Hi, welcome to another episode on the My Fragrance Journey channel. So, as my wedding celebration was approaching, I took my wife out to go sampling some fragrances, and she was very clear about what she wanted. She went to the Chanel station at the retail store, tested everything. She liked something, but she said, "Let me check Dior." We went there. She went through a couple of scents, and she finally settled on Miss Dior, the EDP from 2021. So this one is from last year. So it's one of the most recent. I'm not sure if there's a 2022 yet of this, but this comes from a long line of fragrances. There's lots and lots of these Miss Dior's. So, but she settled on this one, and it is a beautiful, beautiful scent. So my wife, in terms of taste, when it comes to fragrances, she's more into the sweet type of fragrances. So this fragrance, opens up sweet and fruity and floral. Yeah, so I would call it sweet floral, if I were to describe it myself, even though it's described as an amber floral. So it's a 2021 Christian Dior fragrance. My wife chose it, before I even chose my fragrance, as I was, busy jumping around Dior Intense, Dior this, Givenchy, she went in, she had already chosen. So when I went the day before, so when I went to get the fragrances, I literally took her fragrance first, and then I started going on my journey of trying to pick out my one. So it's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. It's got this beautiful iris dry down. I think Dior does iris like no one else. So this fragrance opens up sweet floral, but then it settles down into this beautiful, beautiful iris powdery note. It is just beautiful. It's delicious. I whenever I would, she'll put it on in the morning, I won't pick it up, but when she comes back with the dry down, after a couple of hours, I would smell it, and it would just smell so delicious. The perfumer on this is Francois de Marquis, and top notes here: iris, peony, Lily-of-the-Valley. In the mid, you've got the sweet notes, the apricot, rose, and peach. And then in the bottom for the dry down, vanilla musk, tonka bean, benzoin, and sandalwood. That's why it's called an amber floral. In terms of flankers to this, man, there's so many of these Miss Dior's, but just to name a few, there's an EDP from last year, Miss Dior EDP from last year. I'm not sure if it's the original one, but yeah. Then there's Le Parfum from 2012. It's a Chypre floral, and then there's Dior Cherry or Cherie from 2005. There's a Dior Rose and Rose. There's an Absolutely Blooming 2016. It's a very floral. And then there's a Blooming Bouquet 2014 floral as well. And then a 2012 Chypre floral. So they've got a long, long list, a range when it comes to the Miss Dior line of fragrances. So what I would recommend here is just, take your lady, or as a lady, go out there, smell which one is for you, and give them a chance. Spray it on, allow the dry down to happen, because sometimes, especially ladies, if it doesn't feel right on the onset, fragrances are usually discounted. Like my wife, usually she makes a decision very quickly whether she likes something or not. So with this, for me, at first, I knew she liked the initial opening, top mid, that sweet floral. And then when the dry down hit, that iris comes in towards the end for some reason, where it's vanilla-y, and it just smells creamy, powdery. I don't know, but it's just all I can, how I can describe it. It just smells delicious. So yeah, this was my wife scent for her for our wedding celebration day, and it's an EDP concentration. It lasts 9-10 hours upwards, because whenever she puts it on in the morning, it lasts the whole day. It's one of those few fragrances in our collection that lasts the whole day. And then wearability as a daily scent. Well, with my wife, if she likes something, she'll wear it every day. But yeah, daily scent, and also a special occasion type of scent. This is ideal. Price wise, oh well, the price Well, when it comes to Dior's, you can never get a well priced. In terms of price per mil, this was head and shoulders above my Dior Elixir at 60 mil. This is I think this is a 50 mil. Yeah, what I paid for this was very close to my 60 mil Dior Elixir. Yeah, no, I don't think it was close. This was actually more than the Dior Elixir. So Dior expect to pay even at discounters. You can never get these cheaper anywhere else. And then in terms of age groups that can wear this, I think ladies from the 30s up to 40s, 50s can still rock this quite well. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's very versatile. And I highly, highly recommend it, So guys, save up and get this for your women. Miss Dior EDP, the 2021 version. And with that said, please like and subscribe. Till next time, peace.